Hello and welcome back. Just a quick one today. A couple of Premier League games on Sporcle, which I'm actually recording, waiting for the England-Mexico match to kick off. It's been delayed for an hour. When you watch this, it might be in a few weeks' time, and the winner of the World Cup will be revealed. Anyway, we have re-promoted Premier League clubs on Sporcle.com, a quiz by Arrogant Duck. So can you pick the football teams who have had at least two separate spells in the Premier League? And following this, we've got something a lot more trickier. Pinpoint the Premier League stadiums. Let's crack on with this. 5 minutes to name the re-promoted Premier League clubs. So we have this list here. I'm not too sure if this is a minefield where an incorrect answer will trigger the end. 30 to get in. Well, let's not dilly-dally. Let's select the common yo-yo clubs. So West Brom, Norwich City, who else have been up and down multiple times. Queen's Park Rangers, my own club. Fulham. So Hull City have been promoted this season, and Ipswich Town. And I think Coventry were a Premier League club in the 90s, and they've just been promoted this season. So, yeah, there we go. So we have a decoy marker here, which is shaped like a duck for some reason. And I'm going to select some of the clubs who have never been relegated. So Arsenal, Everton, Liverpool, Manchester United, Tottenham, although they were quite lucky in season past. Now Brentford and Brighton have never been relegated since they've got to the Premier League. So Burnley are another yo-yo club. Blackburn Rovers, Aston Villa. So I've got 10 right, 20 left to get. But time is getting away from us. Manchester City, most definitely. I can remember when Manchester City were the underdog team in Manchester. Nottingham Forest, Watford for sure, West Ham United, Wolves, Leicester City, I'm sure. Yep. Palace. Now this is where it gets a bit tricky. I think AFC Bournemouth have been relegated and gone back up. Reading. See, I don't want to click on one which may be incorrect in case it triggers the end of a quiz, but let's use our duck marker to eliminate Chelsea. They've never been relegated. Leeds, definitely. Newcastle, definitely. Sunderland, definitely. Southampton, yeah. 7 left. 2 minutes, 19 seconds. Now this is where I'm going to have to gamble. No, I think Blackpool have only got there once and once only. Same with Barnsley and Oldham, so I'll eliminate them. So Middlesbrough definitely had two separate spells. Let's go for Birmingham. Derby. Sheffield United. Sheffield Wednesday. I'm going to put a decoy next to Wimbledon because they've never made it back after a relegation about 20 years ago. Sheffield. Oh no, I got one wrong. Sheffield Wednesday. And let's go for Charlton. I've got one left to get. I've got one wrong here. It didn't end the quiz, but it's harmed my score. Cardiff. And Bolton. Of course, Bolton Wanderers. Oh well, 29 out of 30 with 1 minute and 14 seconds left on the clock. It's a beatable score. All you have to do is get them all right. Anyway, we're going to move on to this. Pinpoint the Premier League stadiums. Can you click as close as possible to the correct location of the home stadium of each club currently in the English Premier League? Now, I'm going to assume that this is the 2025-26 season. So it will have the relegated clubs from that season, West Ham and Wolves. So I think this is going to be quite tricky to actually pinpoint because you can't zoom in on this map. You've got 6 minutes to find the 20 answers. And I guess the closer you are to a stadium, the closer score you have. With the London clubs, you're going to have to click in this map here rather than down here. So let's go. Brentford. Haha, very close to home. This is actually the closest stadium to where I live. So I really should be getting this spot on. There we are, 94. Not perfect score, but close enough. And Fulham, a little bit further down the river. So Brentford, this will curve round. This will be Hammersmith Bridge, I suppose. About there, yep. That was a good score. I think I was nearly spot on there. Manchester United. So this is Greater Manchester. Manchester City is on the east side. Manchester United is on the west side. Probably about there. That's pretty good. Brighton and Hove Albion, so directly beneath London. Is Brighton East Sussex or West Sussex? It's East Sussex. Sure, it'll be about here. That'll do. Leeds United, so it's north of Manchester. But is it North Yorkshire or West Yorkshire? It's West Yorkshire. Leeds, West Yorkshire. I'm going to go about here. Oh, that's a little bit too high there. It was more to the east and a little further south. So, yeah, pretty bad score there. Sunderland up in Tyne Wear. It is close to the coast, but because you can't see, there's no rivers on here to suggest where Sunderland could be. I'm going to go about there. That's pretty much spot on. I think I got a perfect score there. Newcastle, so this is more inland. About there. 99, that'll do. Everton, so will this be Goodison Park or will it be their new stadium? Hill Dickinson Stadium, I believe it's called. If it's the new stadium, it's right on the coast. Pretty much it's on the Mersey. Let's go there. Get in. Wolverhampton Wanderers. Ouch, this is not an easy one to get actually. So you've got West Midlands here. That'll be Shropshire, Staffordshire. Let's go there. Oh, not bad, not bad. Manchester City we should be able to get because we've got Manchester United there and it's not too far. It's a little bit further north and to the east. Yeah, that'll do. Bournemouth. So this is Dorset. I think it's about here. Oh, no, it's way too west. Chelsea again, so this will be close to Fulham. This may actually give you, when you play this, it may give you the options in a different order to how I've been presented with them. It's a little bit off with Chelsea there. Arsenal. So this would be, damn. With Chelsea in a way, I can't quite see where my London boroughs are. So this would be Camden. This would be Islington. Let's go there. That's a little bit out there. Aston Villa. So West Midlands. Sort of like in the heart of Birmingham. Yeah, that's not bad. Nottingham Forest. So Nottinghamshire is here. Let's go about there. I was a little bit too north there. Crystal Palace. Ouch. So it's in London Borough of Croydon, which is here. Let's go in the middle of there. Damn, I was a little bit too south there. Tottenham. So we've got Arsenal, which is there. Tottenham is a little bit further north and to the east, down Seven Sisters Road. So let's go there. Again, I was just a tad too south and a little bit too east as well. Anyway, minute 37 left. 3 left to get. Liverpool, so we've got Everton. Liverpool should be right next door. I think I went a little bit too east and not south enough for a perfect score. West Ham, They will not be competing in the Premier League next season. Well, West Ham here. So that's Bexley. Chelsea's in the way. This will be Newham here, because that'll be Barking. That'll be Redbridge. This will be Newham. Let's go there. 95. And Burnley. So it's slightly north of Manchester. So we've got Blackburn, Burnley. Blackburn is on the west. Further westward. Burnley. Let's go there. Slightly out. So 1,858 out of 2,000 points. You've got to be quite precise with this, and it's not easy because you can't zoom in. This is a map with which you're presented. I think that's a beatable score. 1,858 points with 39 seconds left on the timer. I'm going to put the links in the description to these two quizzes. Come and beat my scores and post your score in the comments. Let the world know that you beat the quizmaster. Anyway, for now, thanks for watching and see you in the next one.